Jessie B. Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for the 20 Days of Christmas or Summer Cut File Hop by Confessions of a Paper Addict. And I'm using the, I guess it's the Christmas prompt, which is leaves, but I'm doing a fall layout. So the cut file that I am using, here, let me turn this over, is this one here. Absolutely beautiful. And I cut out another one of it, just part of it though, because I wanted a couple more leaves. And I'm going to use this collection. It's Echo Park Hello Fall. And then here's my picture. This is me and my son Aaron, my husband Joe, and then me again. And we were out hunting, and I grabbed a couple selfies. And it was cold that day, so my face is covered, and my son, but my husband, he just bared with it. He don't like his face covered, so he was just, you know, a tough guy. So, but I want to do these pictures, and they're going to be fun. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm using this cardstock, wooden pattern paper cardstock as a background, because I thought I was going to, you know, use it. Well, I cover the whole thing up. You don't see none of the wood when I'm done. Yeah, it's very sad. But I do pick out this beautiful leaf print on the dark brown background, and then this plaid print, this red plaid print. And I really like the way that they go together. And this is how I was planning on using that wood. And yeah, it just kept evolving from here. And so here's going to be my title. Feels Like Fall. And then the cover of the collection actually has, on the back side was printed the some of the cut aparts. And so, but I've already cut apart those from another sheet of paper, and so I'm using the front to back. I only back 4 leaves, 2 of the small cut file that I cut out, and 2 of the big one, and the rest I'm leaving open, and I just like the way that that looks. So I'm showing you how I'm backing this one leaf, and then I'm going to all of a sudden magically have the other leaf done. And so I just used those 2 patterns, and I like how they're looking. I don't know why I dumped everything off there, but I am taking off just a tiny bit of the white border that I printed when I printed these pictures. Not all of it, just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to back that with this orange pattern paper. It's the back side of that leaf, I believe. And it just has lots of sayings about pumpkins and fall, and yeah. So I want it for the color. So I am going to use it to back this photo, and just giving it a nice border all the way around. I really like the way it looks with the picture. So getting these, and then I decided that I'm going to cut this cut apart, or this cut file again, and I am going to put that title right in between them, and that way I don't have to cover up any of my leaves. So I've decided that's where I want everything, so I'm going to get it all adhered down. And yeah, I just can't believe I covered up all that wood grain. That's okay. Alright, so I seen somewhere, I think it was on Pinterest, or maybe I watched somebody do a layout once, and where they put a strip of hexagons right in the middle of their layout, and I thought it looked really cool. So I want to do that. Maybe it was a pattern paper that was hexagons that I seen. But I'm going to use my little hexagon punch here and use that cover of the collection as and cut out each one of those pattern papers, a sample of them. And now I'm going to get them all here down. I'll show you the first couple how I'm doing it. And I decided I wanted to leave a little bit of wood grain on the top. I just like the way that looked. It kind of looks like it frames in the hexagons. So that's how I'm going to do it. I do end up moving a couple of these hexagons just because they were getting too covered up. And I really think that that's really pretty, bringing all those pattern papers into the center there, but not overpowering. So now I'm going to get the picture here down, and then put the title. I'm going to pop it up onto some foam, and then get those two little leaves on one side and then the one leaf on the other. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to remind you this is a hop put on by Confessions of a Paper Addict. Make sure you go and check out everybody else that is participating, and make sure you go over and check out the Etsy shop, and where you can get all these amazing cut files. And there is a sale going on, 25% off this month. I think there's a couple things that are not on sale, but for most part it is store-wide. And yeah, just go check everyone else out. People are doing some amazing things with these cut files, just things I've never would have thought of, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I went ahead and backed two more of the leaves up on top, and I'm going to leave that cut file up there. And it's I think one of them I used an actual sheet of that paper, or a piece of it, and the other one is also another one from that the cover that I cut apart. My film does go into blurriness right here, but don't worry, it does correct itself. I didn't notice it. I didn't look up and notice that it was yeah, blurred. I think it does it like 2 or 3 times, but then it all of a sudden will quit, and I'm really sorry about that. I know it. I hate it when it does it because it really messes with your eyes. I'll try to be a little more careful with what I'm doing underneath the camera, and keep looking up and making sure that it's not going out of focus like that. Okay, so since I covered up all that wood grain, I grab another piece of that exact same wood grain, and I am going to border the top and bottom of those hexagon strips. So I didn't really need to do the top because that hexagon was, or that background did show through, but I just wanted to bring it up onto the same level as the bottom. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and border this little hexagon section here in the middle, putting that down. And I do really like the way that looks, but I just feel bad that I messed up a whole sheet of paper for 2 little tiny strips. Okay, I grabbed these sequins. They're from Walmart. They came in a huge sequins package, and I separated them out, and tiny sequins to these big ones. And I'm just putting 3 flowers down, and I think like 9 of the sequin leaves, and I'm just scattering them down so it looks like they're kind of falling down through the layout. and I think that they turned out really pretty. It gives it some sparkle and some different dimension and texture, and I really like them on this layout like this. So I have kind of like 3 little clusters going on, and I get them all glued down here. And then I'm going to come in with some of my puffy paint, and oh, first of all, I think I'm going to use the sticker sheet. I grabbed this sticker sheet, or this sticker book. I keep jumping ahead. I am so sorry, guys. So this sticker book, I am just putting down some word phrases, and they're just kind of generic for being outdoors, kind of. And so I'm just putting 3 of them down here just to give, I thought this spot looked like it needed a little more. It was looking neglected, but I didn't want to put too much down there. So I figured the word phrases filled it out nicely. And then I grabbed these stickers from the sticker sheet, and I like that they have that heavy white border. Usually I trim that off, but in this case it kind of mimics the cut file, and it's almost the exact same color. So I put 3 of them on, and then I grabbed this border strip off of the sticker sheet and add it to the bottom here, and I really like how that finishes it off. So now I'm going to grab my puffy paints in orange and yellow, and I'm going to just sprinkle them down through where I have the big leaf sequences, and that will be it. As soon as I'm done with the yellow, this layout is done. Thank you so much for watching. The close-ups are coming. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye.